So today we got two of the strongest, the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe going head to head. Hulk versus Hercules. Who wins? Well, let's find out. After being bombarded with a massive dose of gamma radiation while saving a young man's life during the test of an experimental bomb, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner was transformed into the Incredible Hulk, a green behemoth who is the living personification of rage and pure physical strength. Now, Hulk is physically one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe, and has done some truly incredible things throughout the years. He's supported a 150 billion ton mountain range, matched two Avengers teams for a while, overpowered Thor on multiple occasions, pushed spears of matter and antimatter apart, held the tectonic plates of a planet together, which would mean that he essentially held the planet together as well, since all tectonic plates kind of interact like a puzzle, destroyed an asteroid twice the size of Earth in one punch, destroyed planets and moons in the Dark Dimension, crushed adamantium in his bare hands, and destroyed Nightmare's realm with his sheer power alone. But the thing is, all of these feats are nowhere near Hulk's limits. Because the thing is, Hulk's strength is tied to his emotions, and more specifically his rage, which leads to the saying that the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Hulk also has impressive superhuman speed, despite his immense size. He can run up to 300 miles per hour, can catch fighter jets and missiles with his bare hands, and his punches can exceed the speed of sound, as evidenced by the air shock waves that he produced. Hulk is also able to jump so fast and high that he can reach orbit, and he usually travels by jumping because once he reaches a certain level of strength, he can't run because the ground breaks apart underneath him. Then Hulk also has superhuman durability, able to resist ground zero explosions, Human Torch's Nova Blast, planet-shattering impacts, and a blast from Galactus. But it is possible to damage the Hulk, but he has the greatest healing factor in the Marvel Universe, and can recover and heal from literally any injury. And then in the other corner of Hercules, one of the 6 Olympian sons of Zeus, Hercules was born the savior of the gods and mankind, known as the Prince of Power. Hercules is one of the strongest beings in existence, an Olympian god, and a modern superhero recognized throughout the world for his might. He has been a champion of mankind since ancient times, and continues to defend the world in the modern age, most frequently as a member of the Avengers. Hercules is the Olympian god of strength, and his main superpower is his incredible superhuman strength. Some of his greatest feats have been overpowering Wonder Man and Abomination, tossing the 60,000-ton Godzilla, holding New York City together, stopping a punch from Sentry cold in the palm of his hand, and it's probable that he's even stronger than Thor. But Herc's greatest feat of strength was way back in ancient times when Hercules was still doing his 12 labors. You see, Herc could take the weight of the heavens on the Titan Atlas and held it above his head for 3 solid hours before he was able to trick Atlas to retake the burden. This is actually one of the most impressive feats in all of comics, because the weight of the heavens has been described as being immeasurable and incalculable. Hercules definitely didn't skip leg day either, and he's able to jump 100 feet in the air and easily kick over a completely full tractor trailer. He is incredibly durable, and has greater level of resistance than any Olympian god except Zeus. He's able to withstand the impact of high caliber machine gun shells, anti-aircraft missiles, energy blasts from a Herald of Galactus, and the man god Korvac, and the cold vacuum of space. He's also withstood countless punches from Hulk and hits from Mjolnir. Hercules is Olympus' greatest warrior and champion. He's practiced and perfected his fighting skills for over 3 millennia, and is an expert in boxing, wrestling, joint locks, and submission holds. He even co-invented pankration, which is similar to modern mixed martial arts, but uses much more brutal and deadly techniques. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, these two have fought before, and it's always been a knockdown, drag-out fight, and Hercules was even able to hold his own against World War Hulk, who's one of the strongest iterations of the Hulk we've ever seen. Now, the most important question of this fight is who is stronger. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the different assets that both of these heroes are bringing to the battle. Hulk has a nice healing factor on his side. Well, really, more than just a nice healing factor. Arguably the greatest healing factor ever. Not this entire Marvel Universe, in all of comics. On the other hand, Herc is a much better fighter. He's got centuries and centuries of fighting experience on his side, and is actually so skilled that he's even developed his own form of fighting. Then I'd argue that they're pretty even in terms of speed and durability. Hulk's punches are faster than the speed of sound, while Hercules has been able to tag a flying sentry and battle against an evil Silver Surfer. Then they're fairly even in durability as well, since both are durable enough to hold up to punches from the other, blast from Galactus to Korvac, and attacks from Zeus. But what this really comes down to is who is stronger. This fight is going to be ultimately decided by strength. Hercules' greatest strength feat was when he held up the weight of the heavens. And this is arguably one of the greatest strength feats in all of comics. Because like I said, the weight of the heavens was referred to as incalculable and immeasurable. It's even probable that he's stronger than Thor, the god of thunder. However, Hulk held a planet together and destroyed an asteroid twice the size of Earth with one punch, and destroyed planets and moons with the force of blows. So how do I see this fight playing out? Well, Hercules could win the fight from the beginning. He's strong enough to overpower Hulk and has the skills to do it. I mean, he's managed to overpower Thor, put him in a headlock that Thor couldn't break out of. But the problem with all that is the fact that Hulk's strength increases with his rage. So like if Herc had Hulk in that same headlock, then Hulk would just get angrier and angrier to where it overpowers his way out of it. And the fact that Hercules loves to get in a fight and will prolong a good fight, this isn't going to work out too well for him. Because as Hulk's strength increases, he's going to be too strong for Herc to handle and just simply overpower him. At the end of the day, Hulk wins this one. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. Hopefully, you check out this one every single day, and I will see y'all next time.